There's already work going on inside. Someone is checking the ducklings. Someone is getting the crates ready. Someone else is looking over the motorbike before the trip. Around here, a motorbike is more than just a way to get around. It carries feed, tools, groceries, and sometimes ducklings heading to a new home. A lot of customers live down small country roads, near canals, or deep inside little villages where a big truck can't easily go. That's why a motorbike works well for this kind of delivery. It can go through narrow lanes, cross small bridges, and pull right up to the customer's house. Still, carrying ducklings is not something we rush. They're small and they need a smooth ride. So before we leave, we take our time and get everything ready the right way. With everything packed and tied down, we're ready to leave the farm. The motorbike starts up, the gate opens, and the day's delivery begins. Behind us are the ducklings, riding quietly in their crates. Ahead of us is a familiar route through the countryside. Some days the road is easy. Other days, there are crowded streets, rough patches, narrow bridges, or rain coming in from nowhere. It's just part of working out here. Every delivery is a little different, but the goal stays the same. We want to get the ducklings to the customer safely, in good order, right on time. So we don't race down the road. We ride steady, watch the traffic, and take each turn carefully. As we leave the farm area, we pass through a small neighborhood. There are little shops opening up, people having breakfast, kids heading to school, and folks getting ready for their day. That's one thing I like about these morning rides. You get to see everyday life moving along. A lady setting out vegetables in front of her house, someone opening a small food stall, a neighbor stopping to talk for a minute before riding off. The ducklings ride along quietly in the back while the whole neighborhood wakes up around us. On roads like these, we keep the speed low. There are people walking, bikes coming out of small lanes, and plenty of surprises around every corner. Slow and steady is the best way to go. To get to the customer, we have to cross the river. In the Mekong Delta, ferries are still a normal part of everyday life. They carry people going to work, students going to school, farmers bringing goods to market, and all kinds of motorbikes heading from one side of the river to the other. Today, our little delivery bike is part of that same flow. When we roll onto the ferry, we keep the bike straight and make sure the crates stay steady. The river is calm today. You can see the water moving slowly, bits of water hyacinth floating by, and houses sitting along the banks. It only takes a few minutes to cross, but for people living around here, this little ferry ride is just part of the road home. Soon we reach a much busier part of town. Motorbikes are coming from every direction. People are heading to work, taking kids to school, picking up supplies, or making their morning deliveries. This is where we slow down even more. With ducklings in the back, there's no reason to hurry through traffic. We wait our turn, keep the bike steady, and watch the road ahead. One bike may stop suddenly. Another may turn without warning. That's just how it is on a busy morning. So we stay calm and take it easy. The crates are tied down well. The ducklings are safe. And little by little, we make our way through the traffic. Once we get past this busy section, we'll be closer to the customer's place. busy streets, we turn back onto smaller roads again. The traffic thins out, the houses sit farther apart, and the air feels quieter. This is the kind of road you see all over the countryside here. Coconut trees, gardens, little canals, small bridges, and homes tucked away behind the trees. Many customers live in places like this. That's why the motorbike makes sense. It can go down roads that are too narrow for bigger vehicles and get right to the front of the house. But country roads need care too. Some parts are smooth and some are bumpy. There are little bridges, tight turns, and narrow edges along the canals. So we keep the ride gentle. We're getting close now. After a good ride, we finally reach the customer's place. The bike comes to a stop, and the first thing we do is make sure the ground is clear and level before bringing the crates down. We don't rush this part either. The ducklings have been riding for a while, so we handle the crates gently and set them down carefully. Now you can hear them more clearly. That soft little sound is familiar to anyone who works with young birds. The customer comes over, takes a look, and gets ready to check the order. The long ride from the hatchery is nearly finished. All that's left now is to make sure everything is counted, checked, and handed over properly. With the count checked and the ducklings handed over, today's delivery is done. The customer now has a new group of ducklings to care for. The empty crates go back onto the motorbike, and we get ready for the ride home. At the farm, the work never really stops. After a delivery, the crates need to be cleaned. The brooding area needs another look. The incubators are still running. There are eggs still developing, young birds still growing, and more work waiting for tomorrow. That's farm life. One job ends, and another one is already waiting. But when a delivery goes smoothly, and the customer is happy to receive the ducklings, it makes the work feel worthwhile. Now we're heading back to the farm. The crates are empty, the road is quieter, and the ride feels a little lighter. We pass coconut trees, gardens, and the same small roads we traveled earlier. The ducklings have reached their new home. Our part of the journey is finished. But back at the farm, another day is still going on. There may be more eggs to check, more ducklings to care for, and more crates to prepare for the next delivery. The work may repeat from day to day, but no 2 days ever feel exactly the same. There is always something waiting at the farm. And just like that, we're back at the farm. Today's delivery is finished. The ducklings have gone from the hatchery to a new home. And another small journey has come to an end. For us, it's back to the regular work. Cleaning the crates, checking the young birds, looking after the incubators, getting ready for whatever tomorrow brings. Thank you for coming along with us. It was a simple trip, but this is the real everyday work behind a small hatchery. We'll see you again in the next video. Until then.